Hey everybody, welcome back to the Underground Lair. We have my friend Elias's Stratocaster. It's an American Deluxe, I believe, and I believe it's a 2011. Anyhow, it was in here a long time ago. If you go way back in my videos, we did a fret level and crown, and since then it hasn't been back. He's saying that he's got all kind of problems with take some measurements. 17th fret, we want 4. Oh wow, we got 6, we got 4, we got 4, we got 4, we got less than 4, and we got less than 4. Another thing, point out here that you see that the locking tuners are not being used properly. I told him about that whenever he dropped it off, so now they will be used properly, and I'll show you in the video how to use your locking tuners. Let's check our relief. We're looking for 10th thou at 7th fret, holding at 17th, 3, 5, 7. Oh, well, that could be part of the problem there. That neck can be tightened just a little bit. Alright, while we're letting some of our Dunlop 65 settle in, let's just check to see if there's any high frets here. There's definitely divots in the frets, but are there any high frets? Okay, everything else is good, but there's a lot of munch here in the chord area, a lot of flat spots in the middle here. I think we're gonna do a level and crown. See if this has had enough time to soak all the junk off. Man, there is some serious funk on this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the neck, give it a little bit of a shave, level out these frets. I mean, it's the least I could do. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it stopped recording. Anyhow, we took off as much as we dare take off without making this a big mess. And I gave him a little bit of fall off as well up here. Double checking to make sure there's no high spots anywhere. A little bit more here. Good, good, good. All right. So now we're going to black all the frets out again. Come along with our diamond file. Take these down. Come back with the fret guru. And then micro mesh. then the Dremel. This file has a 150 and a 300 grit. 150, flip it around, you got 300. So we'll start with the 150. We didn't take a lot off, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, it's almost like right there. Just want to leave a little line. That's it. Like I said, I just wanted to give it a little haircut. Alright everybody, if you take a look at that, you can see there's probably, I hope you can see, there's just a little line across the top of the frets, and we used the 150 grit, then we used the fret guru. That's kind of warm. The fret guru to take the tool marks, and then finally the 300 grit on this one to take off any of the small tool marks, and we're left with just a line. Now for the micro mesh, 1500. This will just dull them way down. Alright everybody, check this out. That is just awesome. Took the tuners out, polished the headstock, cleaned around the, there was just a lot of stuff on the neck. Okay, you may ask yourself, how do I get my Telecaster to stay in tune? I use this stuff called Super Lube. It's a very good lubricant. It stays in place. I put it on all the places where the strings make contact on the bridge. I also put it on the two posts. And then up here we use Big Ben's. Big Ben's, well, you probably can't read it there, but Big Ben's nut sauce, headstock, and the nut. Do I have any left? I should, yeah. You could use graphite, that works good, but this stuff really works. Just wipe off the excess whenever you're done putting strings on. How do we wind locking tuners? We don't do much winding with them. Take it through, make sure it's in the saddle and we pull it tightly and we lock it down. I'll put the opening, both openings parallel with the string pull, so it's locked down, and then we tighten it up. That's what we do. I'll show you one more time. Go through the hole, grab it, make sure it's down there where it's supposed to be, drop it into the nut slot, tighten it down. And tune it. I'm going to do that 4 more times and I'll be back. Okay, so when you get it tuned up, you should have basically what you have there. None of the strings are wrapped all the way around the peg. They're just being held in by the lock. That way, if you do happen to do any dives or anything like that, you're not counting on the winds to settle back to where they were. It makes string changing easier. It makes the guitar stay in tune better. That's all I got to say about that. Let's see here, 17th fret, 10th thou. And we got to tighten that truss rod. So, when you're putting tension on the neck, meaning tightening the truss rod, you want to release your tension of your strings. Alright, now you get your Fender specific truss rod key, and we're going to tighten the truss rod. Maybe. I'd have to move this G out of its slot. There we go. There we go. Give it about a healthy quarter of a turn there. A little bit more. Nut sauce. There we go. Boom. Boom. Okay. Then we tune it up to pitch. Okay, so we're just a hair under 10 thousandths of relief. Let's see where our string height is. We are way high like we measured earlier. We're at 5/64 there. 5, whoa, that's like 3, that one's like 3.5, that one's, okay, they can come up. I'm taking a half a turn out of these because, once again, tension, but I want some tension on it so that the measurement will work. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this big E down quite a bit. And you want your saddle to be perpendicular to the base plate of the bridge. Let's guess that's going to be about right. Is it level? This side go down a little bit. All right. Okay, we are a little low there, so we're going to go a half turn. Half turn, that way I know that I'm keeping that saddle level. And 17th. Okay. That's at 4/64. This one is at 5/64, but it's kind of cattywampus. Let's try that. You don't want your saddles doing this. You want them to, the strings to match the radius, which is 9.5, across the, there we go, okay, 4/64. That one's right. This is the one that's going to come up. But we were saying that was right, but the saddle's crooked. Check it again. Okay. That one's way. Let me just fix all these one minute. Okay. They're all level with the bridge plate. Okay, that can still come up. Okay, that's good. That's good. E can come up here. Double check our saddles. They are level with the bridge plate. That's looking good. Alright. Tune it back up. So let's see if that fixed that a buzz issue we had there. It's still buzzing a little bit. All right, let's see where that G is. It's the one that's buzzing. That's where it should be. I'm going to say that we have a little, like I was saying, we had less than 10 thou of relief. Let's just take some of that out. Now when you're releasing the truss rod, you don't necessarily have to loosen your strings because you're taking tension away. Let's see what that did. Close enough. There we are. Okay, it's good. Where did it end up being where the string didn't buzz? 10 thou at the 17th fret and measuring at the 7th. Yeah, it's picking the string up just a hair. I like that. Of course, we're going to let that set overnight because we've made a couple of pretty big changes, not to mention taking the neck off. Let's go for our intonation. Turn the light on so I can see what I'm doing. These strings aren't done stretching in yet. Ease on. A is a little bit sharp. That means the saddle's got to go that way. That means you got to tighten the screw. Somebody pointed out in one of my videos. Is the A right? Somebody was pointing out in my videos I should tell them if I'm tightening or loosening the screw. Well, if the saddle's got to go that way, you got to loosen the screw for it to go that way. I don't know what high school math class he missed. Or that's right, they don't teach shop in schools anymore. Alright, there's a D, it's got to go back. So, take a little bit off of there, and we're going to take the D back. As soon as I get my #1 Phillips screwdriver for that job, by the way. Yeah, I know it's a pain in the butt whenever you're trying to get your hands in that mess there. Okay, the D's on. But you never want to chop your strings off until you're done in case, for some reason, something happens. Okay, that saddle's got to go back, so I got to tighten. Ah. There we go. Hey. He's got to go back just a little bit. Not too much, though. He is on. Alright. So what did we do? Leveled and crowned and polished the frets. Cleaned all the gunk finger cheese off of the fingerboard. Cleaned off, took all the tuners off, and polished the headstock up because there's a lot of dirt up there. Oh, we got to do pickup height. Pickup height. If I don't have my tools down here, I won't know what I'm doing. Well, that's where it was whenever I set it. At least the bass side. I'm going to live with that. I'm lifting it up at the pole is recessed. So I'm going to call that a happy midland. That can come up. Too much. Well, actually that pole is recessed as well. I like that. And that one can definitely come up. Because the pole is really recessed in that one. So you got to take a guesstimate using, if you're picking up the string with the tool. Yeah, okay. Plug it into the noisemaker and see what it sounds like. Can't remember what that does. It does that. So smooth. Alright, don't want to get sued. If you guys live in the greater Pittsburgh area and you want your guitar brought up to par, please send us an instant message on the Facebooks. Also, you can go to www.stringmanguitars.com and reach us there. Phone numbers in both places. Please take care of the old folks because they're special. Love your neighbor like you love yourself, and most of all, you have yourself a good week.